Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School. Grayson, Kentucky is the home opener for the East Carter Raiders. A game that they desperately need. Of course, the last two were against two really, really good teams in Rowan County and Boyd County. Trying to get back on track. There's nothing better to get back on track than to play on your home court. Lewis County coming in, and Lewis was in action last night. 52-51 winners over Elliott County. So I'm not sure that you would consider that tired legs, but early in the season, nobody should be really tired, especially when you're this young, you don't get tired. So we're expecting a really good matchup. The crowd begins to file in, almost completely filled right here below us, the student section. Lewis County, it's one of those matchups when, Lewis County's always have a pretty good team, and you don't expect anything different. It's a traditional team that likes to make the game physical and coached extremely well. Of course, East Carter hasn't shot the ball particularly the way they would like to thus far this year. They've had some spurts, some runs in games that have looked really, really good. You could see the potential of what this team could turn into. Just haven't put a complete game together yet, and I think everybody would agree with me on that. As I'm joined here by, of course, my producer, Jeff Irwin. Travis Altworth will do the camera tonight, and beside me doing color is Coach Jeff Whitson. And, Coach, these teams have already played one time this year. Both teams shot the ball so bad that they almost don't let them back on the floor. Obviously, we're kidding. Both teams shot the ball terribly. The game was won at the free throw line. East Carter with 20-some free throw attempts, and Lewis County with 4. What's some of the stuff you expect tonight?
Well, just looking at Lewis County, just looking at their kids, I didn't get to see the first game when they played 7 days ago in the EKC tournament. Lewis County's got a physically large basketball team. They look like they're going to be a team that's going to try to bang it inside and play a physical game. And East Carter's going to, I would anticipate, just from the looks of things, have the faster team be able to press a little bit more, get a little more pressure up and down the floor. The teams did play 7 days ago. And like I said, East Carter won 50-39. It'll be an interesting matchup. Lewis has only played one game in between that when I was looking at things. Yep. East has played multiple. They played Rowan. They've played Boyd. They've seen a whole heck of a lot of really good basketball teams over the last week.
And you talked about how big Lewis County is. It all starts with Noble down low, a kid that really can change the game and makes a huge impact for this Lions team. On the other end, East Carter really doesn't have a big. And when I say big, in this area, if you're over 6 foot tall, you're considered a big. So they really don't have anybody that down low in the lane that they can put in there. And so they're really guard heavy, but the guards they have, Coach, are very good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. We've got a very athletic team. Like I said, multiple kids that can handle the ball. Ty and Tate Scott and Evan Goodman can handle it. We've got a couple guys that can come in off the bench and do things. Gavin Sexton comes in and handles the basketball well. And none of the kids that we put on the floor seem to struggle with it. Even our, quote-unquote, big guys, like William Burton and Quentin Johnson would probably be the
just
two.
A little over 6 foot.
Would probably be classified as the two big guys. But both of them handle the basketball well. And so it's kind of almost like a 5-guard lineup kind of look where you sit there and go, anybody can handle the ball and do things with it, which hopefully is an advantage for tonight.
We'll take a break. When we come back, look at some of the keys for tonight's game here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV, we had a questionable player most of the day, and of course Blake Hall rolled his ankle at Boyd County, and you talk about Blake Hall, one of the toughest kids I've ever been around, but he is going to start tonight for East Carter. He was questionable, had to go through the warm-up, see how the ankle felt. Of course, he rolled that against Boyd County on Saturday, but I guess Blake is ready to go and is going to get to start tonight. Some of the keys for tonight's game, I'll go first. I'll go for Lewis County. You're going to have to make some of those perimeter shots. Didn't shoot the ball well behind the arc at all in that first matchup down in Bath County, and I think you play inside out. You've got to give Noble more looks down low in the lane. And, he has a clear disadvantage for East Carter. I think that you try to feed him, get some players in foul trouble, send Noble to the line. I think you play to your own pace. And Lewis County kind of wants to make this game murky. They want to make this a game it's decided with 2 points instead of 3 points. For East Carter, play through your guards. You want to Lewis County, I can almost tell you 99% of the time is going to come out and play 2-3 zone. Yeah. They're going to come out and play 2-3 zone, or they're going to play man. That's the only thing they'll play, I promise you. For East Carter, they've struggled against the 2-3 zone, Coach. They sometimes you'll see them put Blake Hall or Evan Goodman there at the free throw line and kind of alternate in and out, and they're very patient on it. One of the keys, and I know that he's going to go back and watch this. I know his parents are going to watch this, and I know him. I love him. I can say this. Tate Scott, anytime he's open up front, you're going to have to start shooting the ball. You're going to have to grow that confidence out front. And that changes the way that, you kind of have to guard this team. It changes the identity because then you can't just plant one of your top guys out of that 2-3 zone at the free throw line and try to defend the pass that's coming to Goodman or Blake Hall there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's going to be one of those things. East has to be able to hit those outside shots. Neither team, just looking at the stats for the year, Lewis County as a team only shoots 20% from behind the three-point range. So that's not – East, over the last couple cold shooting nights, has dropped as a team to 24% in their own route. So neither team's exactly lighting it up from beyond the arc.
No, neither team has shot the ball well at all this year.
But I still – if it comes down to it, I'll take my chances with Evan Goodman and Blake Hall and those guys outside the arc. I'll take Ty Scott and those guys. I'll take my chances with them shooting outside over anybody else on the floor tonight.
Absolutely. So we'll take another break, come back, and look at some of the other games going on around the area and get you set for tip-off of East Carter's home opener for the boys here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV, both teams have made their ways to the locker room, and we're just awaiting as you see the East Carter ROTC Honor Guard over here to our far right corner, waiting for the national anthem. Expecting a really good game tonight, a game that, both teams need desperately. And when I say desperately, I know Lewis County won last night, 52-51, but I think as far as building momentum going into the beginning of the year, this is a big game for both teams, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. Lewis is sitting at 2-2 right now. They came off a win versus Elliott. East has come off 2 games that have been a struggle the last 2 games, and they turn around and play that same Elliott County team here in a couple days in the first district matchup of the season. So need to get the confidence back up, get rolling a little bit, and hopefully be able to set up and be 1-0 in the district.
Let's look at tonight's officials. Brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology, where they provide tri-state and expert surgical care and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery and eye disease. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology, Davey Anderson, P.D. Harris, which is the official year in high school football. Well-deserved. Great guy. Yep. P.D. Harris and Mr. Clark is the 3 officials here tonight. Lewis County in all black uniforms, kind of that throwback 76ers look, Coach. You remember when Allen Iverson used to play for the 76ers? Doesn't that kind of look like that a little bit?
Oh, it absolutely has got the old AI Sixers look. It's got the Lewis with the basketball with the, looks almost like a comet tail underneath it.
Yeah.
Down there, like it is definitely the AI Philadelphia 76ers.
That's exactly what it looks like. And, of course, East Carter will be in the home. I believe they're in all white with the EC logo, white shorts, white jerseys. We went in overtime in the JV game. And Lewis County ended up winning that one. I'll tell you what, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll try to play a little basketball here on the campus of East Carter High School in Grayson, Kentucky on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Welcome back to East Carter High School here on the campus of East Carter High School. So looking at tonight's starters, first for East Carter, Goodman, Hall, Tate and Ty Scott, and Sexton gets the start. And for Lewis, Puente, Ferguson, Noble, McGlone, and Bivens. I guess that's pronounced the right way. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm probably wrong, but we didn't get a chance to ask anybody how it was actually pronounced, so if it's wrong.
We'll have to listen here in a minute and see how Ben James
I can't hear him. I can't hear him at all down there. So we get players in position here. We're getting close to national anthem and starting lineups, as I believe he said we're staying. Of course, we got these big, giant noise-canceling headsets on. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV is the honor guard. Find their way off the court. We just concluded the national anthem. The student section in a Hawaiian theme down here to our left and on the bottom, right behind the Raider bench. And we're going to meet the lineups here. Of course, you already know the lineups. Lewis County was the winners in the JV game. They went into overtime. That's why we're getting a little bit of a later start. And then they had a injury update, an injury timeout that took a few minutes. So hopefully everything's going to be all right. First, quick shout out for Lewis County's uniforms. I like those a lot.
They do definitely get some nostalgia points for the uniforms.
I like them. They bring back good memories of when AI and those legendary 76ers teams in the early 2000s, late 90s.
I gotta say though, I'm a fan of East Carter's uniforms though.
Oh yeah, I mean
that white looks crisp and it's got that beautiful stripe up the side of it. Looks good.
I've always been a fan, like in football in particular. I think the white uniforms look the best. I've always thought that.
We have that argument all the time. I rank the all whites on the road, especially if we're playing somewhere.
I think all whites on the road is the best.
If we're playing somewhere on turf, especially the all whites just look gorgeous.
Oh, they do, don't they?
We always have that debate. I like the all whites and then our all blues, and then the blue then the white and blue, and then the blue with white pants last.
Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Granite for all your carpet and flooring needs. The good folks at JD Flooring.
So
well, the anticipation, and I'm tired. People are probably tired of listening to me talk, but we're just going to play a little basketball here.
Be interesting to see who jumps it tonight. Evans, the tallest guy on the floor for East.
It'll be Blake Hall.
Yeah.
He'll jump against Noble. Ball up in the air, tap controlled by the Lions. Puente has it in backcourt. East Carter looks like they're going to start out in a 2-3 zone. Puente. Sort of evens. Now Puente, left corner three, no good. Rebound goes to Sexton for the Raiders. Gives it off to Scott. Ty gives it off to Tate. Gives it off to Goodman. Back to Ty Scott.
Lewis is sitting in that 2-3 zone, moving around a little bit.
East Carter being very patient here, almost thrown away. Ty is able to run that one down. Back over to Sexton. Sexton thought about it. Out front to Goodman. Goodman looks to penetrate, cut off by McGlone.
Evan wanted
Back
to
out
pull
to
that
Ty. He should. He should have. Sexton. They're trying to get the ball to Blake Hall down low. Tate drives the lane, wrap around pass to Goodman for a corner three. That's good.
There you go. Good start for Evan there. If Evan can get hot, that's a good sign.
Prater back out to McGlone. McGlone thought about it. Now, Stevens, free throw line, jump shot. Good. Wow. I'll tell you what, that thing died on the back of the rim.
Yep, he got the dead roll on that one. Just hit square on the back of the rim and just fell in.
Tate has it way up top, guarded by Puente. That 2-3 zone, both teams in a zone to start this game. Or just Sexton. He's one of those guys you can't leave open also. Free throw line, Blake Hall. Hall looks to penetrate, tries to get a pass down low to Goodman. Somehow, Evan comes up with it, gets it out to Ty Scott for a three. That's no good. Rebound goes to McGlone momentarily, and Ty Scott runs it down. And he is tackled right in front of the Lewis County bench.
Yeah, that one was definitely, okay, they got the foul on, did they get it on 23
You
there?
talk about McGlone, man, what a football player he was.
Yeah.
And I hate bringing that up, but he was, man. He's an overall good athlete. It is what it is. Blake Hall drives baseline, wraparound pass to Goodman, right corner three. It's good. Goodman with all of East Carter's 6 points here in this first quarter, 6-2. McGlone. Ferguson. Teardrop runners. Man, that's been really well executed by the Lions here early.
Yep. He's found his range right there.
So it's Tate Scott penetrates, mid-range jump shot, off the back of the rim, no good. Ferguson gets the rebound. Puente looks to drive. Tough runner is good. What a tough shot by Puente.
They've hit those little floaters.
Back and forth we go. This is not like the first game we played, Coach.
No, this one, especially for both teams being in the zone.
They're shooting the ball well tonight.
It's getting up and down the
Sexton
floor.
thought about it. Gives it off to Hall. Hall, step back. Free throw line. Has it knocked away. And let's see who they get the foul against.
So
it may go against Puente, and it will.
Yep.
First team foul.
That's their second.
Second team foul.
They got one on McGlone earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't have that on. That's a good call. Sexton has it. You can't leave him open.
No, I'll say I'm surprised he didn't pull that one.
Ty Scott over to Hall. Now, Hall's not a guy that will take that good interception by Ferguson. He's going to go all the way, and shot is almost blocked by Hall. Good play by Ferguson. 8-6. Lewis has the lead.
Well, Lewis coming out in a full court press here. They've got us trapped in the backcourt.
Ty Scott thought about it, gives it off to Tate. Back to Ty. Ty looks to drive against Ferguson, gets his defender up in the air, can't get it to go off the glass. McGlone in the right corner gets the rebound. Off to Ferguson. Gets it down low to Noble. What a play! And we've talked about that in the pregame. Noble is a clear disadvantage.
I'll say they got Noble matched up that time down there on Gavin Sexton. He's got a huge height advantage, and they just lobbed it up, and he just caught it.
Goodman.
Tipped it
Steph
in.
Curry range threes. Good!
Evans feeling it tonight. That's good.
3
shot,
for
free
3.
score.
9 for Goodman in this opening quarter.
That's a very good sign if Evan can get hot.
Ferguson has it way out front. Picks up his dribble and gives it off to Puente. Puente, just a sophomore. What a player he is.
Oh, he's a very good athlete.
Blake Hall now is working against Noble. Noble drives in. Nice move. Gets his defender up in the air. Gets off the glass and in. Really good job there by Noble. Foul go against Blake Hall.
It was a great post move. Got Blake up in the air. Blake's having to battle against the guy that's got him physically outmatched.
And you know what that is, though? That was experience there by Noble down low.
I'll say Blake's doing everything he can in there, but
well, Blake Hall's not used to having to work against a big because you know they had Skaggs last year. That was kind of that was his job and did a really good job at it. But
yeah, Noble's a big kid.
He is,
and he's a big, strong kid, and he's physically bigger than Blake. And Blake was battling with him, but he got him up in the air and converted on it.
Noble converts the old-fashioned three-point play, 11-9. I think it's actually 13-9. Yeah. Ty Scott has it.
Yep.
Over to Burton, who's checked in, played the full JV game. Ty Scott will pull the trigger, and he hits! East Carter, 4 for 5 from three-point range, and Goodman steals it, drives it, puts it up the glass and in. 11 for Goodman in this first quarter. See that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. McGlone, corner three, no good. Rebound, tapped around, and Burton comes down with it. I'll tell you, next time we come here, we're going to have to do something about this table.
It's a little wobbly.
It sure is. We'll have to do something about that. Tate has it way out front. Looks to drive baseline, guarded by Ferguson. Wraparound pass to Goodman. Now Ty Scott has it, drives, kicks it out to Burton, back to Goodman. Goodman thought about it, he walked. Sure did.
Got to put that one on the floor first.
Yep, sure did. East Carter will turn it over and go back to Lewis County, 14-13.
Caleb Lane coming in to give Blake Hall a break early. Again, for both teams, we play in zone. They're getting up and down the floor.
And this is polar opposites of what we saw in the first matchup. It was an ugly game by both teams. East Carter did win. It was an ugly game, though. Shot by Ferguson off the mark. Tate Scott with the rebound. Out to Goodman. He'll fire from way outside. This is no good. Wow, he was trying to find his range there. That was a little too far.
That was a heat check shot.
That was
a Steph Curry heat check, and
yeah,
a little too far out.
Both teams shooting the ball very well here to begin the game. I think they heard you talking up here how bad they were shooting the ball. I mean, you weren't lying. Noble has it to Ferguson. And other coaches would tell you they didn't shoot the ball. Neither team shot the ball well.
No.
McGlone, Puente looks to drive baseline, wraparound pass. Trying to get it to Noble. Kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions. A lot of my childhood, Coach, I spent in Lewis County. Down on the Creek of Kinnikinnick. Loved it down there. Loved it. Down in Laurel and Grassy and the Camp Dix area. Loved that area.
So, only experience in there is going through on the Double A or Cincinnati or going to a football game at Lewis County.
Oh, I loved it. Noble's trapped out front. Ball stolen away as it finds the hands of Tate Scott, and he's fouled. This will go against Puente. That's number 2, I believe.
Yep, that's his second.
Here in the first quarter, Puente fouled out in the first matchup. Tackett's going to check in for Puente.
Blake Hall comes back in for Tate Scott.
Good crowd on hand, Coach.
It is. It's good. Good showing. It's the first home game of the year.
We're glad everybody could join us. We didn't want to advertise it because we want to protect the gate of our schools. We want them to be, we want as many people that will show up. And, we don't want to take any money away from our schools. That's why we really don't advertise it as we should. Ty Scott wants another three. No good. Rebound goes to Burton and goes off the hand of Ferguson. We appreciate everybody watching us here tonight, whether you're from Lewis County or East Carter, but we try to protect the gates of the schools we're at. Either we're at Lewis or East Carter. Goodman has it. He walked again. Just couldn't gather his feet as soon as I don't think Evan was ready for the pass that quick.
No, I think he was ready to curl off a screen.
Yeah.
And the ball came to him. We got him a little early. Now he's going to get a little break. Quentin Johnson comes in for him.
We've got a couple awards here tonight. I give a shout out to P.D. Harris, was awarded Official of the Year in high school football across the entire state. And another shout out, Landon Yoke was voted by the coaches as the Large School Player of the Year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right?
I believe that's correct.
Landon Yoke. What a force he was. I see him down here in the student section right here below us. So those just came out recently. I know football season's been over for a little bit, but those awards were just announced.
So I'll say I wasn't sure if those were announced yet or.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, were they? Okay.
I think so. I mean, the coach was telling me, so I don't care. Ty Scott for a three. No good. There goes to Noble. Well, who better else to announce it than me? Who else should announce it? Oh, what a shot by Tackett. Can't get it to go. We're in the quarter number one. East Carter leads Lewis County 14-13. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane Liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV into quarter number one. East Carter leads 14-13. It didn't seem like that. I felt like both teams shot the ball pretty well. There wasn't a whole lot of shooting in that game in the first quarter.
Yeah, no, both teams came out and played pretty well offensively, and it wasn't from a lack of defense. Both teams are moving around pretty well, and it's just both teams have really shot the ball well so far to start the game tonight.
Sexton gives it off to Ty. Ty thought about the three. Will back it out. Now gives it off to Tate. Goodman over to Sexton. Sit down low. Hall drives, gets his defender up in the air, tries to put it off the glass, can't.
Blake's playing that middle, that free throw, top of the key area in the zone, trying to get open and facilitate moving the ball around a little bit. And that time he took it and went to the basket and almost converted the end one.
Lewis County has a player on the floor, number 10, that is not listed on their roster. Is he on your roster?
No, that was one when I was looking through things today, I was trying to.
We do apologize for that, but I'm on the Kentucky High School Athletic Association actual roster, and we do not have a number 10 for Lewis County. So Blake gets one to go, misses number 2. Ferguson has to. And then to Tackett. And nice defensive play there by Blake Hall. We're trying to get the...
There's not a number 10 in the basketball preview for the year either.
So we do apologize for that. I'm sure somebody will help us out in the comments below. Ferguson inbound. Out to Tackett. The number 10 for a three that's no good. Hall with the rebound. Goodman. Picked up by Tackett. Gives it off to Sexton, over to Ty Scott. Some really good basketball here early, Coach.
Oh, yeah, both teams, they're moving the basketball around well. Both teams are moving in the zones well on defense. It's been a well-played game so far by both teams.
It has been. And then this a little anticipation pass is intercepted. Lewis County has it. Tackett looks to drive, cut off by Goodman, and now trapped in the corner, gets it out to Ferguson. To Noble, free throw line jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Goodman.
He about got that dead roll again off the back of the rim, but
Goodman almost thought about it. Tate Scott looks to drive. Little feed underneath the Hall, who is fouled, but
no call on that. Okay.
Well, I said this last night in the girls' game, and I think this is the truth. And we're going to get a timeout, Lewis County. Perfect time to explain this. Okay.
Well, and
there's going to be fouls committed by both teams that are not going to be called tonight, and I'll tell you why. The way the rules are now, if you're not familiar with the rule change that happened in the offseason, team fouls, anytime a team gets to 5 fouls in any given quarter, they go into the double bonus, okay? And they reset at the end of each quarter. If they called every foul that was an actual foul on the floor, we would just be shooting free throws the entire game.
Good point. That one, I can see out at the top of the key a little hand check foul or something like that. Let it go. When it's right at the basket like that and you've got airborne contact, I think you got to call that one.
That's not near as bad as the missed call at Rowan County.
No, not at all. That one
was a really bad miss.
And I gotta say, I'm not real familiar with the one referee.
Regardless of what the philosophy you have on high school basketball, the rule change, you got to call that foul.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not real sure.
It may have been one of those situations where they thought one of them would call it, but ended up nobody called it.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
But as far as this officiating group, PD and Davey Anderson are
Puente hits from outside.
They're two of the absolute best that you can get. So
16-15 Lions lead, and he gets a steal. Puente looks to drive. Down low to Noble. Good pass off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to Tate Scott. That was a foul they didn't call. Noble's Ty Scott off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to McGlone.
Yeah, Noble's looking for the foul the same way that.
And the ball stolen away by Tate Scott, and he carried it. Sure did. It was called a walk of carry. He took a couple of steps before he dribbled. Ferguson will inbound. Just an attack it racing up the right side.
Runs right into the trap. Oh,
what a pass
out of it, though.
And let's see if they're going to get here.
Got
a charge on, I believe that's going to go against McGlone. It was a good look by him. Good idea, but.
It looked like they called it on Ferguson.
They called it on Ferguson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two Davey Anderson signaled it on.
Okay, so it was a good look there by Ferguson. Good defensive stand there by East Carter.
Yep, Blake Hall set up, took the charge.
Yep. And you know that ankle's not 100%.
No, but Blake's one of those kids that's not going to slow you down.
Sexton, left corner three, off the front of the rim, no good. Puente with the rebound. Picks up his dribble, finds Noble. Down low to McGlone. McGlone makes a nice move, gets the defender up off the air, and can't get it to go. Who'd they get the foul to?
To Blake. He, to me, looked like he went straight up and didn't really have a whole lot of contact there.
Two on Blake Hall.
So it didn't look like much contact. It looked like Blake pretty well went straight up and down. But
well, the thing is the contact may come on the body, and you can't see that. McGlone's first was away. It's no good. Second one's away. It's good. McGlone's first point of the night. 17-15. Sexton looks to drive. Picks up his dribble. Gets it off to Tate Scott. Out to Ty Scott.
So that ball, that last pass, Puente almost intercepted it again.
Got really quick hands. Really good defender.
He's quick jumping the lane.
Down low to Hall. Good offense there by the Raiders. And Tate Scott gets his first points of the night. We're tied at 17. Well, that should have been backcourt. He didn't establish, but no call. Of course, we got the best officials tonight in the game.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not as familiar with the third official on this, but PD and Davey are as good as they come.
Yeah. McGlone found a wide open Lion for three. I believe that was number 32, Bevins. Or Bevins.
Not sure.
It is his 7th point here in this first half. He's been really good. 3-point lead for the Lions. Sexton looks to match, and he can't get it to go. Puente gets the rebound.
Gavin's not feeling it as much tonight, it doesn't look
The
like.
field rushed a little bit for East Carter. And I haven't seen now Cole Raymer's going down his bench just a little bit further now as Burton getting ready to check in. Burton played on tired legs, played the full game in JV. Good passing by the Lions. Ferguson turnaround. Hook shot is good. Timeout, Cole Bremer. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Back out here on Kool TV, we just got confirmation. Thank you in our comments is Aiden Cooper, number 10 for the Lions. So I don't know if maybe his jersey ripped, so he forgot it.
I'll say I'm not sure. He's listed as number 4 on all of the rosters that we could find.
Yep. So put that down in the scorebook.
Maybe one of those things where he's got a number 4.
Well, we saw Evan Goodman wear number 2 the other night.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
May have a number 4 home jersey, and
may
just not have that number on the road jerseys.
Tate Scott gives it off to Ty. Blake Hall back in the game playing with those 2 fouls. He's got to be careful not to get number 3, and he walked.
He drug that pivot foot.
He did. That's 3 walks on Goodman here in the first half. Goodman does have the 11 points, though. He leads all scorers right now.
Caleb Lane checking in. Looks like going to get Blake back out for a minute.
Lewis County will have it. Ferguson, Puente, and McGlone in backcourt. Puente. Talk about a kid that's just a sophomore. What a player he's going to be for Coach Tackett in a couple of years. And McGlone throws it away. One of those things we saw on this end earlier is maybe a little anticipation.
Yeah, just losing focus on it. I'll say Puente was looking to come up floor a little bit and just wasn't ready for a pass back from it. And I'll say he got the ball delivered back over to him from McGlone and just wasn't
Hall gets it into Goodman. Goodman gets over to Ty Scott, who is double teamed. A little bit of a different look here for Lewis County as they're kind of extending this 2-3 zone out to Burton. Burton's one of those kids that'll launch it from there. Blake Hall down low. Wraparound pass to Goodman, just a little too hot there.
Yep.
Bounces off Goodman's chest, and Lewis County comes down with it. Turnover East Carter. McGlone has it and gives it off to Puente. Momentarily, Tate Scott will say, I'll take that, and lay it off the glass and in.
Same thing again. It looked like that time McGlone just tried to drop it off to Puente.
And then Blake Hall gets a steal. It's loose on the floor, and Hall has it. It'll be a jump ball, and let's see. Possession will go to Lewis County.
That's been 2 straight possessions where McGlone's had the basketball and tried to drop it off to Puente, and he's just not been ready for it.
Yeah.
Trying to get Blake Hall back. They got Blake back out to the bench for a few minutes. Looks like trying to manage his minutes a little bit. Caleb Lane checks back in.
Puente 2-on-1 opportunity, takes it himself. It's a block. I think it was a block.
It was.
Burton was way too far underneath the basket there.
It was a good call. William was in good position to start out with, and he just kept shuffling his feet backwards.
Yeah.
If he would have held his initial position, he probably gets the charge right there, but you shuffle those feet,
I've always
going to give you the block.
Absolutely, and I think they should have the restricted area in high school basketball.
It'd be a nice thing.
Well, because there's no way they should ever call a charge when somebody's standing underneath the basket.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that was just one of those cases, but we've seen big calls and big games go against teams where the defender is standing underneath the basket. Fuente's free throw is good.
I think, honestly, one of the biggest things that holds that back is just cost. If you've got a lot of schools with a lot of gym floors, and if you put a rule on that changes the gym floor, you got to get floors resurfaced, and that costs a lot of money.
Well, I think it's cheaper than that. And, Noble gets the rebound. I think it's cheaper than adding play clocks.
Yeah.
Oh, what a take by Noble. His 6th point of the night. And we're going to get a timeout or substitution.
Looks like Puente hurt himself somehow. It looked like he was.
Oh, he must have had. Yeah, okay. Because Cole Brammer's like, Cole Brammer thought that they were just stopping the game to sub him in. And Cole's like, did anybody call timeout?
Yeah.
Tate Scott over to Burton.
He's in some pain. The athletic trainer from East, John's over there checking on him, so he's getting up on the sideline, he's walking behind the bench now, so he's got something.
Tate Scott way out front, gets it off to Burton. Burton feeds Hall down low, momentarily loses possession. Hall comes out with it. Back out to Tate Scott. Over to Goodman, left corner, 3, it's no good. Rebound goes to Lewis County. Ferguson is trapped and stolen away by Tate Scott. 2-on-2. Scott all the way up off the glass. It's no good, but he's fouled by McGlone. I'll have McGlone. That's his second.
That's 2 on McGlone.
I tell you what, this has been a high-action basketball game, man.
You got Tate going to the line 73% for the year so far.
The attrition and conditioning is going to be tested by both these teams tonight. Of course, Lewis County was in action last night against Elliott County, winners 52-51. Tate Scott at the line. First one was away and good.
Tate's one of the better free throw shooters on this East Carter team, and him and Blake Hall are the 2 best percentage-wise. So
he has 5 points in the second quarter, trying to add to it right here. McGlone takes a seat, seconds away, and it's good. Tate Scott's the only Raider to score in the second quarter, Coach.
Oh.
Ferguson. Noble in that left corner. Throws it out front. Ferguson comes down with it.
Could very easily been a turnover right there.
Down low, Noble. Mid-range jump shot's good. Good shot there by Noble.
He's got a nice-looking jump shot when he gets open.
4 in the quarter, 8 in the game. 27-21. 40 seconds remains. Johnson in that left corner.
Feels like it's been a quick-moving game. There's not been a lot of dead time.
Goodman out front.
Lewis County obviously doesn't want Evan Goodman to shoot the basketball right now. They ran double-team pressure out at him.
Over to Goodman. Over to Johnson. Johnson for 3. No good. 2 Lions fought for the rebound. Ty Scott will come down with it. Looking at the clock. Goodman, step back, fire at the buzzer. No good. And that'll end the first half. Lewis County 27-21 over East Carter. We'll be back on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on the Cool Hits Sports Network to look at some of the stats here in the first half. Scoring first for the Lions. Leading all scorers is Noble with 8. Guente has 6. For East Carter, Goodman with 11. And Tate Scott with 2, 4, and 6. The only Raider to score in the second quarter, Coach.
Yeah, Evan started out on fire and then hit his first three-point shots that he took. And then now, including that last one at the buzzer, it was kind of a throw-up shot from deep. He missed his final 3 shots of the half to end up 50% from behind the three-point arc, but started out on fire. Hopefully we can get him back going again, but it definitely was a quiet second quarter scoring-wise for East.
Both teams, this was the first matchup we saw. It's kind of sloppy, like we said in the pregame. Murky. It was a typical beginning of the year matchup against two teams trying to find their footing. I know they play summer ball, but summer ball and playing a real game is two different things. And it's officiated differently, and it's played differently. And it was an ugly game by both teams. East Carter came out with a win in that one. Here at the half, Lewis County with the lead. I think Lewis County's done a really good job of controlling the pace. I think that they've kind of played through their strengths, getting the ball to Noble as much as they can. And I think for Lewis County to come out here and win tonight, they will have to have a healthy Puente. So still uncertain on his status. Coach Tackett May just kept him out because he still had those 2 fouls. That's something to keep in mind. And East Carter really not any foul trouble. Blake Hall with 2 fouls. That's the only 2 fouls I have.
William Burton's got 1.
Burton's got 1.
Yeah.
So only 3 team fouls against East Carter in the first half. So, it's one of those things. I mentioned it last night in the girls' game. Do you remember a few years ago when I was coming out here and streaming these games, they used to do a half-court shot, and usually they'd pull a student out of the stand.
Had win Mo's money, old Mo Shear. Shear put up $100 for.
So they actually, I don't know if it was intentionally meant for that, but they had 3 or 4 people hit it.
Well, I think
they had to stop doing it.
I think it started out as a thing where Mo agreed to do it for a couple games, and then it kind of became a thing that just kept rolling, and then all of a sudden somebody hit it, and they were like, "Okay, there's $100," and then they turned around and, well, are we going to do it again? I guess, and it was in no time. A couple games,
$300 or $400.
A couple games later, somebody drains it again. Poor old Mo's sitting down there just looking at it, going like, "Guys, we got to stop this."
They should have asked to go double or nothing.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. So, of course, we don't think East Carter and Lewis County, both of them with the Cool Hit Sports Network. And, of course, I've been out here at East Carter for a few years and covering them. Really enjoyed my time out here. And this is actually your second broadcast of me. Your first one was an EKC Tournament Championship. What a game to start out with.
Yeah.
Rowan County, a really good Rowan County team. And we got to see Boyd County firsthand how good they were. Spurlock with 43 in that game. What a game by him. Just unbelievable. Both teams make their way back onto the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Cool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here. Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on the Kool Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kirk Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kirk can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kirk Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more at the Greenup County Public Library. Both teams are making their way on the floor, and Lewis County trying to get a little bit of a revenge game going on here as East Carter defeated them, what about? Just a week ago, about a week.
39, it was 7 days ago.
7 days ago. So that game, you know, if you look at the stats, I believe East Carter Lewis County only had 4 attempts at the free throw line, and East Carter had 20-something. So East Carter's going to have to shoot the ball just a little bit better to win tonight. Lewis County's very efficient. I'll tell you what, we'll take one more break and then we'll play the second half here in Grayson on the Kool Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are...
Back out here on the Kool Hit Sports Network, ready to start the second half. East Carter has the possession. They did have the possession. McGlone says, I'll take that. Drive it, put it off the glass and in.
That was just a bad pass.
29-21. Lions' largest lead of the night sits at 8. Blake Hall has it in the corner. Ty Scott got Puente up off the...
That gets his third.
Puente still look like he's kind of favoring one of those legs, though.
Yeah, he's got a limp to him. That's his third foul he just picked up, too. So looks like he's going to go back to the bench for a little while.
East Carter has possession.
Colton Tackett comes in for him for Lewis County.
Ty Scott for 3. Good. East Carter needed that one bad.
That looked good on that one. That looked like a really comfortable
It sure did.
shot. So hopefully that gets him on track a little bit. There's a little steal by Tate.
And let's see who do we get the foul on. I think this is going to go against Lewis County. Go against Tackett of Lewis. It's only his first.
See if they can get Ty moving a little bit. That, like I said, that looked like a really comfortable shot out of him. Hopefully that gets him on track.
Lead sits at 5, 29-24. I bet Cole Bramer got after his team there at the half. Hall looks to drive, kicks out to Sexton. Back out to Goodman. Goodman gets a pick from Sexton over in that right corner. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Hall. Almost stolen away by Tackett. Mid-range jump shot by Hall is good. That's Blake's first points of the night.
Yeah, that's his first bucket.
Leads down to 3. Good passing by the Lions. Down low to Noble. Puts it off the glass and in. Noble with 10. For the Ty Scott. Down low to Hall. Intercepted by Ferguson. Lions quickly the other way. Noble has it. Spins in the lane. And puts off the glass and in. Noble with back-to-back buckets. And the lead swells back to 7. 33-26.
There's a big body matchup down there for...
It was a bad matchup for East Carter.
I don't say Tate tried everything he could with him. It's just bad matchup physically there. Blake Hall's trying to call for it on the baseline down there, and they just can't get it to him.
And they're going to get it. I'll be honest with you. From my angle, that did not look like an offensive foul, but from our angle, he had his back to us, so he may have had that forearm out.
Yeah, I didn't get a great look at it. I was looking at, like I said, Blake was run down. He was calling for the ball on the baseline, was open for it, and by the time I looked back, you saw a collision. And
Ferguson down low. I tell you, the passing of Lewis County to be in this second half has been phenomenal.
Lewis County's moving basketball outstanding right now.
Goodman drives, tries to put it off the glass, no good.
Who are they going to get it on here?
I believe Tussey is checked in, number 15.
They get on 34, looks like, on Prater.
I don't see a number 34 out on the floor.
I thought it was on 34. I thought that's who they signaled, but
Goodman's first one's away, and it's good.
So I'm not sure who they got it on then. Either 32 or 33 then, which would either be Bivens or
Tackett. Second one's away. It's also good. So after only one Raider scored in the second quarter, 3 Raiders have scored here in the third. Excellent ball moving again. Down low to Noble. Can't get it to go. Follow up. Can't get it to go again. Fighting for it. Finally, McGlone comes down with it. Drives. He's fouled by Hall.
Blake swung that arm trying to go for a block on it and picked up his third right there.
And that's where you miss a guy like Skaggs.
Yeah.
The guy that was really, really good at getting those rebounds and
He's just a big body.
And feeding it out to his guards. McGlone will go to the line. First one is away. It's good. McGlone's third point here in the third quarter. Lead sits at 36-28. Second was away. No good. Ran down by Ty Scott. Over to Burton. Got the Ty Scott. He's thinking about it. Now he's going to give this one off to Tussey.
He's made a little run and closed the game back in.
Ty Scott wants a long three. That's good. Brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson get you back in the game alive.
That's Ty's third in a row that he's hit from out there. He started out 0 for 1, and he's hit his last 3 3-pointers.
Noble. That's his shot, mid-range. Good. Noble was 6 here in the third. 38-31. We're going to get a foul. This will go against McGlone.
Or
his third.
Yep. Man, I thought they were just going to call a kick, like a kickball on it, but they did signal third one on Braden McGlone.
East Carter trying to gain a little traction here. Give Lewis County credit. I think the full court press has kind of hurt East Carter here to begin the third.
Yeah.
Ty Scott wants another for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Tutsy with the rebound. Tried to follow it up. No good. McGlone comes down with the rebound. Is going to be fouled. And
who are they going to get this?
Probably on Tussey. 15.
Yep. Foul on Tussey. That's his first.
Lewis County will have the possession, and they hold a 7-point lead. 4:09 left here in the third.
East made a little run there and closed it back into I think a 3-point game.
I know, but I love watching these two teams play just because I know how physical both teams are.
Yeah.
It's just a fun game to watch.
Give Lewis County credit. They've moved the basketball very well.
Efficient. They have been very efficient with their possessions. Good job there by Burton. The pass just a little off the mark there from Ferguson. East Carter has it. Lewis County turns it over.
Really good post defense by William Burton there. He got the big guy. He got Noble on his hip. And
Burton has it. Looks to drive baseline. Working against Noble. Can't get it to go. Blake Hall with the rebound. Tries to put off the glass. He's fouled. Shot is no good. Let's see who they get this against. I'm thinking it's Noble, and it will be.
That's only his first.
What a game he's played.
That's impressive to be a big guy like he is and be this deep in the game and only picking up a first foul.
Noble with 14 points thus far. Blake Hall's at the line. He's been pretty good there. First one's away. It's no good. Of course, this is not 100% Blake Hall.
I was saying you jinxed him this time, not me.
He's just. You can tell that he's that ankle's not 100%.
Blake normally shoots 82% at the line, so he's the guy on the roster that we want taking these shots.
Right. Puente has checked back in for the Lions. Second one's away, and it's good. His third point of the quarter, third point of the night. Leads down to 6, 38-32. Lions led by as many as 9 early in the third quarter. Puente guarded by Ty Scott. Way out top. Trying to get a pick from Noble. Picks up his dribble, feeds it back to Noble. That's exactly what they wanted. Really good, efficient offense there. They got the switch that they wanted. Noble puts it up and in again for his 8th point here in the third quarter. Blake Hall, free throw line jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Burton, who loses out of bounds, back to Lewis County.
I may be wrong, but looking at least my stats for it, Noble's not missed a shot yet tonight.
He's played a heck of a game. And intercepted by Hall. Hall drives the lane, puts off the glass and in.
Great play by Blake Hall there. He cut off the pass. Made a great little layup there to help cut the lead back.
Blake Hall has 5. Scoring update at the half. Lawrence County leads Fairview 43-30. This one's going to go out of bounds. Turnover, Lewis County.
He's turned up the pressure that time on the press a little bit. And
timeout, Lewis County. We'll take it with him. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on Kool TV. What an entertaining second half we started out with. Third quarter is 40-34, and you talked about Noble, what game he's had thus far. He has 8 here in the third quarter, 16 in total. And you notice that Coach Cole Bramer's kind of experimenting with his 5. You know, he's putting different lineups on the floor always, and we've seen Tussey get more and more playing time each game. Goodman has it out to Sexton. Shovels it to Blake Hall. Hall will drive up the glass and in, working against Noble.
Good move by Blake to go to the basket strong.
Blake has 7 in the third. Oh, what a move by Puente. Tried to get ahead of Noble, and he stepped on the out of bounds on the baseline. It'll be a turnover for Lewis County. So back-to-back turnovers for Lewis County. All of a sudden, that leads down to 4. Goodman has it. Over to Tussey. It's at the Hall. Hall back to Tussey. To Ty Scott for a 3 that's no good. Rebound goes to Lewis County momentarily. It's still loose. Oh. They finally get it away to attack it, and Puente has it. Thought about a baseball pass down to Noble.
Oh.
It was close. I don't think that he had both feet across.
Yeah.
So he hadn't established either way, so I think it was a good no call. Ferguson has it. Feeding Noble. Down low. He'll put it off the glass and in.
Got good position down low, and there wasn't a whole lot Evan Goodman could do on that one.
Noble is having a heck of a third quarter. 10 right now, trying to make it 11. 42-36. It looks like Burton's going to step up and check in.
That was one of those things. He got the ball way down low underneath the basket and had Evan on his back there. Said there wasn't a whole lot Evan could really do about it.
No. Shot is good. 43-36.
He's like every time East has been able to put together a little bit of a push to close it back in here, Lewis County just pushed it just a little bit further back out.
Yep, they put the foot on the accelerator when they need to. Each Carter's going to have to buckle down here and climb back in this game. Blake Hall into the lane, cut off, back out to Burton for a 3. That's good. Brought to you by Shannon Johnson Tire Practice. 30 seconds timeout.
The big shot by William Burton. Hopefully he gets a little confidence in his shot and gets him going a little bit in this game.
Wheelersburg has defeated Green at 52-50. That's a final. Leads back down to 4. Timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. A game that we expected. You know, Lewis County's held the lead for 90% of the game thus far, but they haven't been able to take that. You know, the lead got out to 9. You're like, you know, what's each Carter going to do now? They just kind of keep chipping away just a little bit. And give Lewis County credit. Go back to what you said. Anytime it gets down to 4 or 6, they add a couple of quick buckets, and you know, that's kind of been the pace thus far tonight.
It seemed like so far when East Carter's turned up the pressure on the press a little bit, it's been feast or famine for Lewis County. It's either resulted in really easy baskets and crisp passing, or it's resulted in turnovers. There's not been a whole lot of in between out of it. So looks like East is going to come back out.
Well, we mentioned it in our pregame. That, play inside out, go to Noble. Man, Noble has really been a huge factor for the Lions thus far. Ferguson gets it in. Almost turns it over. Puente has it. And Puente, this was, I think an East Carter Raider actually deflected that one out of bounds.
Yeah. It's hard to see.
He didn't miss the pass by that much.
No, he about threw it up in the end zone bleachers.
Puente way out front, and the ball stolen away momentarily, and it'll go to East Carter as Tussey and Blake Hall kind of fought for it up front there. And
it was a good hustle play by the Raiders right there.
It was.
Tussey went up and battled for it, and then Blake Hall, if there's a loose ball somewhere on the floor, if Blake Hall's not involved in it, he's on his way to it. There's no doubt about that. Blake's always going to be in there diving in on it anytime there's a loose ball and crashing around things.
Goodman has it way out top.
Oh.
And they're going to get a block on Puente. And if that goes against Puente, that's number 4.
I don't think the referee could quite decide on who he wanted to call that one on.
He
sure had to look like he was getting ready to throw that arm the other way on Evan. And
so that'll be the 15th foul against Lewis County in the quarter. So they'll send East Carter to the line. Evan Goodman, who thus far in this third quarter, 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. First one was away. Good.
Subs back in for the Raiders. Caleb Lane comes back in.
Sego's away. It is in and out. Leads down to a single possession. Almost thrown away. McGlone comes down with it. Down low to Noble. Noble back out front to Ferguson. You've seen a different lineup again. You see Lane and Burton in the game at the same time. So Cole Brammer kind of experimenting with those lineups. Noble, they're going to get a foul underneath.
They're going to get it on. They can get on William or on Ty.
So this should be the 15th foul against East Carter. So it should be 2 shots for Noble.
Looks like they got the foul on William Burton, his second. William seems like he's playing a little more physical tonight than.
Well, he is a kid that has tremendous potential. He is going to be a really good player, especially, I'm not saying he's a bad player now, but next year he is going to be, the most experienced player on the floor for East Carter. So, as Noble knocks down the first one. So, and I think everybody knows that. It's not something I have to say, but anytime you can put Burton on the floor and get him minutes, and Coach, and at the high school level, experience is everything.
Oh, it absolutely is. It moves at a different level and different speed, and the more you get comfortable with it, the more it slows down. And
right, Blake Hall over to Goodman. Goodman fires for 3. Good. Brought to you by Shannon Johnson Chiropractic. And he walked. McGlone traveled. Trying to go a little too fast there.
Well, we got the end of the quarter coming up here. So I think they were trying to throw up a last second.
Lead down to 2 per our scoreboard. We can't see the scoreboard. They've got 1 second on the clock here, so this is where you miss Skaggs. You throw it to the basket, and hopefully he just kind of puts it in the.
Yeah.
So if you're Lewis County, you don't want to score. I mean, don't want to foul here.
No.
If you're East Carter, you want to try to get one of your sharpshooters a look here, whether it's Ty Scott or Goodman here.
So you're going to get Evan peeling to the top. There he is.
Goodman way outside for 3. Off the side rim, no good. We've played 3 quarters. 45-43 Lewis County lead. We'll be back on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV. What a game, Coach. I tell you, on a Tuesday night, it feels like basketball season. You kind of go through a stage there, and not a lot of people do, but in the media you do, because you kind of transfer from football to basketball. There's a kind of a period there where you're just like, I'm not really in basketball mode. This game right here gets you in basketball mode.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great game between both teams tonight. And I noticed you haven't really taken any shots at my Bengals tonight, lately. So Jake Browning maybe making you a believer a little bit.
Oh, stolen away by Ty Scott. He'll take it in. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Tate, who puts it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Burton will say, I'll finish this. And we're tied at 45. Almost stolen away again. Here's
a tip. That's East Carter's basketball.
So if you're Lewis County, you just need to chill out a little bit here.
East came through and tipped it, and then ball went off Ferguson out of bounds. Blake Cole's going to inbound it from underneath East basket.
Blake Hall has it down low. Spins it. Gets a triple team. Can't get it to go. Ferguson with the rebound. Foul.
We're going to get Blake on the reach, it looks like. Yep.
That's his fourth for my scorebook.
Yep. Blake's got to go to the bench now. Blake's got 4. Puente's got 4 for Lewis County.
All tied at 45. Just starting this fourth quarter. Johnson's checked in for the Raiders. Puente is such a good shooter. They're going to have to find him some looks if you're Lewis County. Malone drives, can't get it to go. A couple of Raiders fight for it. Burton comes down with it. It's off to Goodman. The crowd will get a little bit louder after every shot as we inch closer to that into the fourth. Tate Scott has it way out front, hands it off to Goodman.
We were talking about it earlier. I think this is by far the most comfortable William Burton has looked this season.
He is.
He's gaining confidence.
Tate Scott thought about driving, almost had it stolen away by McGlone, finds Burton. Does he want 2 for 2 for tonight? Yes, sir!
There he is.
Burton with 8 in the second half, 5 in the quarter. East Carter has its first lead since the first quarter, 48-45. 3 brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Good possession here for Lewis County. Ferguson just couldn't handle it. Puente looks to drive. Cut off. Turnaround jump shot. Can't get it to go. Johnson with the rebound for the Raiders. East Carter's playing a lot more aggressive, but
as poised as Lewis County looked earlier, they look a little rattled right now.
It's something that we talked about earlier, and not making excuses for it, but they played a game last night too.
Yeah.
Tate Scott just said, I'll go around everybody and put it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Johnson with the rebound, gives it back to Tate, who gives it back to Ty. Ty thought about the 3, drives, kicks it out to Burton for another 3. No good. I tell you, the gym would have exploded if that thing would have went down.
That one rattled around for quite a while.
McGlone, he thought about the 3. They need to get Ferguson for a 3. Can't get it to go.
Barely draws in front of the eye.
Rebound goes to McGlone. McGlone's tied up, and they're going to get a foul underneath. Lewis County's kind of went away with what's worked most of the game, and that's getting the ball down low to Noble.
Yeah. Looked like the foul there. Looked like they called it on Tate Scott. That's his first. I think you could have made an argument right there for a jump ball, but.
You know who would say that? An East Carter employee. I'm just saying.
Nobody.
Down low to Noble. They go back to him. He can't get it to go that time. So that may have been his first missed shot tonight.
I think it is. I'm not the world's best at keeping a book while we're doing
Goodman
this.
Goodman just drives past Puente. Runner in the lane, no good, but he's fouled. And if that's Puente, it's 5.
Let's see.
No. Going to go against Noble. Very fortunate, because I tell you, you can't afford to lose Puente, man. He is a heck of a player.
Well, Puente thinks it's on him because
it's not. They gave.
They gave it to Noble, but Puente was walking toward the bench like he thought that one was on him.
It's only Noble's second. Goodman can't get the free throw to go. What a game. You talk about Noble, though. he has played. I only have Puente down for 6, but he is what gets the engine running, though, man.
Yeah.
He is really, he is phenomenal. McClone has it. Over Puente. Back to McClone. And notice that Coach Cole Brammer has changed up his defense a little bit. He's kind of taken, he said, Noble's not going to get those easy off the glass layups like he did most of this game. McClone is tied up and he's fouled. This one go against Tate Scott.
The second. But again, like you were saying, I'm not sure with Lewis County. It seems like Noble, like right there, he was playing out on the wing, almost out to the 3-point line. Before he was just camping out down close to the basket.
And I think that's what they need to start doing again. I don't.
Yeah, he's got a height advantage on everybody on the floor.
And he's really, Puente lines it up for 3, no good, misses everything. That's uncharacteristic for him.
Yeah.
Goodman gets the rebound for East Carter. Goodman working against Puente, drives, fadeaway, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to a shared rebound for Noble and Puente.
Need to get Evan to go into him right there and try to pick up number
football
5.
Football coaches across the area are keeping tabs on this, because, these are the 2 most physical teams in the area, probably. That's why I love this game so much. McClone. Oh, gets off to Puente over in that right corner.
High dribble there.
And they're going to get a walk. A turnover on Puente. Goes back to East Carter with a 4-point lead, 49-45.
Tried to go for the little jump step there, but had already taken one step, and we put them both back
So
down.
I think it's been a combination of things. You've seen Lewis County's offense kind of stall out.
Good
East
pass.
Carter's kind of nice steal there. East Carter's kind of stalled their offense, and I think then they kind of lost their identity here in this. Midway through the third quarter, the last couple minutes of third, and so far in this fourth, you look where Noble's at right now as we get a 30-second timeout by Coach Sackett. He needs to be down there in the paint.
Yeah,
he needs to be down there working against, because he's going to have an advantage over every single player.
Oh, if I've got Drew Noble on the floor right now, I'm putting him by the basket and getting him basketball.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenock for all your carpet flooring needs to the good folks at J.D. Flooring. Also by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenock County Public Library that branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenock. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenock County Public Library. This timeout is brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs to the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. I tell you, I bring this paper with me, but I almost don't need it.
You're getting them memorized pretty well.
Well, I know Shannon Johnson really well because my stepson plays at Raceland.
Yeah.
So I see him quite a bit, and every time I see him, I said that's a Dr. Shannon Johnson first down.
Well, I know the Red RX Pharmacy there. I noticed you doing that one without even looking at the paper earlier. So
yeah.
You're getting it down
when I
yourself.
first started saying it, it was a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like it, but it was. Lewis County with possession. That's what they need to do. Get it out to Noble. Now Puente. Good possession here for the Lions. 49-47. Ty Scott has it way out front. He's going to take this himself.
Oh,
what a move by Ty Scott.
It's Ty's first field goal of the night on mine. He's hit a couple he's hit a couple threes. Oh.
I have him down as 11 points. Noble has underneath, and he was pushed. Sure was, by Burton. I have Ty Scott at 11. Is that what you have?
3, 6, 9. Yeah, that gets him 11.
Yeah, I have Ty Scott at 11. Here comes Hall. Of course, he's playing with those 4 fouls.
I think they called that last foul on William Burton there. I think that was his third. I think so. They got it on.
Lewis County with the possession, way out front to Noble. Down to Puente. Long 3 is good. Wow.
It's a big shot.
Huge shot.
Brings it back to a 1-point ball game.
Tate Scott has it way out front. Delta tie. Down low to Hall, who can't get it to go. Rebound goes to McGlone. Almost stolen away by Tate to Puente. To Noble. Puts off the glass and in.
He's just fell asleep on defense on that one.
What a game this has been. If you're a basketball fan, you got to love this.
Seemed like we just fell asleep. Noble just ran down the floor and ran past everybody, and they just hit him on the deep fade there. And
Lewis County has the lead back, 52-51. Hall looks to drive, cut off by McGlone. Pass over in the corner to Goodman for a three. That's good. Time out. East Carter. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Back out here on Kool TV. Of course, that timeout was brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. See the good folks in Greenup for all your pharmaceutical needs. Lewis County had possession. Looks like, Coach, that East Carter set up for that full court press. It's kind of bothered and hurt them at the same time.
Yeah, like I said, it's been feast or famine. Lewis County's either ended up with easy buckets out of it or turnovers.
Right.
It seems like the majority of the time.
That's kind of like the Bengals.
Yeah. You had to get your shot in.
Actually, it's kind of unrelated. Download of Noble. Noble back out to McGlone. McGlone wants a three. It's good.
Oh, they're giving him a three on that one. Looked like a foot on the line, but.
Big shot there by McGlone. I thought his foot was on the line also.
I don't say yeah.
But you know what?
The
main thing is P.D. Harris didn't think that, so it's a three. That's the official of the year over there, buddy. One of the nicest guys you've ever met.
Yeah, he's
super great guy. What a drive by Tate Scott. Just couldn't finish it. Hall saves it in. He stepped on the bounds line. He sure did. Lewis County has the lead back, and we're going to get a timeout. Lewis County will keep it right here. It's a full timeout. Kind of take you in the huddle of Lewis County here. Good crowd on hand for of course, the biggest game, Coach, I've ever covered in this gym was, of course, East versus West last year, and there was no seats. Now, the biggest event that I've ever seen in here, definitely graduation.
Oh, graduation's always jam-packed.
Yeah, me and Jeff did graduation, and I actually sit down on the steps over here. Do you remember I sit down on the steps and had the camera shooting right at them as they walked up the steps? So,
anytime we get the Raiders and Comets in the same gym together, the majority of Carter County is going to be here.
I'll tell you, Lewis County has a really good following too.
Yeah.
They always travel with their team. They could be playing anywhere across the Commonwealth, and they'll be blue and white in the stands. So Lewis County is a very, they have a good fan base.
It's a loyal fan base.
It is. I mean, they just.
It's one of the things we're blessed with here in northeastern Kentucky.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of small towns and small communities that get behind the schools.
And when East Carter played at Bell County, that's not right down the road. It's 3.5 hours no matter how fast you go. And we had as many people there as what Bell County did.
And not to mention the downpour rain that night.
Shouldn't say we, but East has as many as Bell.
Uh-oh.
About that. Well, somebody lost a tire down in the paint, and now Blake Hall's going to kick that out. He said, I ain't rolling my ankle.
I'll say Q blew
Somebody got lost, and we're going to get timeout.
Q blew a shoe there.
Of course, you're referring to Quentin Johnson.
I'm sorry. He's one of our football boys. That's So
if you're going to say it the right way. Not just a football boy. He's your starting quarterback.
He is,
and he was a daggone good one, too.
Yes, he was. We still got him for a couple more years.
Absolutely. Tate brings this one across and hands it off to Blake Hall. Leads at 3. And we're going to get a foul underneath.
Who are they getting it on?
I think he'll go against McGlow.
23, they got it on McGlow.
That's his 4th. I've seen some people circle the fouls, but I put an X on there. It's just easier for me.
Yeah.
Goodman inbound.
Get it in.
Gets it out front to Tate Scott. Timeout, Cole Brammer. This one's a full. We'll take it with him. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back out here on Kool TV. 38 seconds. All that remains. Lewis County trying to get a big-time road win. East Carter trying to get this is their first home game of the year. Trying to get a win against a team that they've already defeated once this year. Lewis County trying to give them a taste of revenge. Goodman has it. Gets off the Ty Scott way out top. Over to Tate Scott. East Carter being content here. Do you foul?
Well, they're absolutely trying to keep the ball out of Evan Goodman's hands right now.
Scott drive, bounce past to Hall, who puts it in. Timeout to Cole Brammer. We're going to keep it right here.
30 seconds.
30-second timeout. Of course, we'll go inside that East Carter huddle here. Down to 1. Now you have to foul. If you don't get a quick steal, I think you set up a full court press. If you're East Carter, you set up a full court press, you don't get a quick steal, I think you foul. And I know that the coaches for East Carter know exactly the free throw percentage of everybody that's on the floor for Lewis County.
Yeah, looking at it for Lewis County, looks like by the percentages, you want to try to get the ball in Xavier Prater's hands. He's 73%.
Who hasn't played tonight.
He's not played. 73% free throw shooter on the year.
That kid is a really good player.
Yeah. Puente's a 67% free throw shooter for the year. I'll say those are your two highest. So,
for neither team, East Carter has fouls to give. They have to foul twice to send Lewis County to the line. So, interesting to see what Coach Cole Brammer does here. Ferguson inbound. He can run that baseline, gets it in a Noble. That's not the guy you want to foul. And they're going to.
Like you said, they got fouls to give right now. So,
yeah.
With 8.7 seconds, you got to be, if you don't get the turnover immediately, you got to be quick with it.
And I believe the foul's going to go against Blake Hall, and that'll be number 5. So Blake Hall's fouled out. Up comes Lane from the bench. Puente has it.
You got to get the
and
foul.
they fouled him. So this should send Lewis County to the line. Puente hit a big-time 3 earlier here in the second half. He's going to go to the line to try to make this a 3-point game once again. With 7.1 seconds left.
Lewis County, he's one of the kids you'd want at the line. Like I said, 67%. It's the second best free throw shooter percentage-wise on the season for him. So he's one of the guys you'd want taking these shots.
Our equipment begins to shake because the gym is getting so loud. Puente hits it. 4 points here in this fourth quarter. Up comes Burton. He's going to check in. Come get Johnson. Big free throw here for Point A. Mackey's going to have a three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound goes to Noble. And he's fouled, man. That ball just bounced right off the rim, right in his hands, didn't it?
It shot back like a rocket straight to him. The big rebound.
Sometimes I watch Kentucky games, and I'm wondering, why can't the ball hit like that? Because, when we're trailing, we need, in those situations. Noble with a big-time rebound. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
He's 4 for 4 from the line
He has a
tonight.
chance to make this a 4-point game. First one is away. It's good.
Hit the front of the rim and got it to roll over the top.
What a game he's played. He only has 3 here in the fourth, but he had a monster third quarter. It went to the half with 8. He has a chance here.
5 for 5 at the line tonight.
With 5.7 seconds left to really make it difficult on East Carter. Second one is away. Off the back of the rim. No good. Goodman with the rebound. Goodman ahead to Lane. Lane fires for 3. Can't get it to go. Lewis County has come to Grayson on the road and defeated East Carter. 59-56 is the final. What a game, Coach. We'll talk about it when we come back here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on Kool TV. Lewis County has defeated East Carter 59-56. 3 straight losses now for the Raiders coach. And, this is a home opener. Of course, Blake Hall not healthy. Prater sit out for Lewis County. But we got the $5 worth the admission tonight. What a game this was.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams got up and down the floor. They played pretty well offensively and defensively. It was an exciting game. One team's got to come out on top, and Lewis County made the plays down the stretch when they had to and took advantage, got the win.
For Lewis County, their leading scorer was Noble with 24. Only scored 3 in the fourth quarter, but the 3 he scored were massive.
Yep, they were 3 big ones.
Actually, yeah, Lane had a chance there to tie it. Lewis County, you said it earlier in the broadcast, when they needed to make plays, they did.
Yeah.
East Carter crawled and fought their way back into the game and even had a 4-point lead there at one point in the fourth quarter. Just couldn't get it done here. And, we knew Lewis County was a good team coming in. We knew that the game that we saw at Bath County probably was not their best game. They put on a show tonight, Noble, with big points. And as I look at the East Carter scorebook, though, let's see, 12, 15, 18. So Evan Goodman finishes with 18. That's what I have on my scorebook. That's unofficial. We do not know if that's, of course, Chad Goodman keeps the scorebook for East Carter, so his is probably more right than mine, but I have it as 18. But, talk about the minutes that Burton came in. Okay, Burton didn't score in the first half, played the entire JV game, comes in the second half and puts up 8 quick points, hit 2 big threes and got an offensive rebound, put one off the board. That's the things you like to see if you're Coach Kool Bramer.
Yeah, I'll say that's a big step for William tonight. Like I said, he hadn't looked real comfortable yet on the games this season, and he played with a lot more confidence tonight. He played physically on defense. He hit a couple shots on the offensive end of it, got a couple rebounds, battled with their big guy from Lewis County there, battled with Noble, and did as well as anybody on the defensive end of it. But it was one of those things. They're going to need that step up from him, that experience to keep growing and to be there before tournament time.
It looks like Coach Kool Bramer is going to come up here and join us. Now joined by Coach Kool Bramer. And, Coach, it was a game that went back and forth, a really physical game.
Yeah,
Talk
absolutely.
about how your team responded there at the half. Did you tear the paint off the walls?
No, I really didn't. We just we knew what we had to fix. And, we come out in the second half and we got it fixed for a while. And, we were able to come back, take the lead, take control of the game. We just didn't make the plays that we needed to close it out there at the end. And credit to Lewis County. They made some shots tonight that, we maybe weren't on the scouting report. They've done a really good job making some shots and making us do some things that we weren't ready for them to do.
One thing that I noticed that you did, especially in the second half, is you were kind of throwing out some different lineups.
Yeah.
You at times you would have Lane and Burton in there at the same time.
Yeah.
You were trying to do some different things, and it almost looked like you went to a diamond-style defense.
Yeah, well, we're looking for different things right now. It's December, and that's what you have to do is work on your own team. So that's what we're trying to do. Some of it didn't fit Lewis County perfectly, but it's part of it. It's part of us growing up and figuring out our identity. And we've had December struggles before, and that's what I just told the team. You gotta find a way to fight through that and figure those things out.
Talk about your younger players. Of course, Tussey keeps getting more and more playing time.
I thought he gave good minutes again tonight. I really did. I mean, we put him in there second half. We really needed him. We were kind of, we were flustered a little bit, and I thought he'd come in and gave us a steady hand, which that says a lot of him. Good minutes. I just wish we could have got the win to celebrate that.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but, a close loss like this, what's something good that you take away from a game like this?
Well, we just got to go back and look at what put us in position to win this game. We were in position to win the game, and then we got to look at what caused us not to. And, there was one defensive assignment down here. It's a thing that where we were trying to really help on Noble, and we helped off one guy, and that guy hit the three. And, we just played the percentage game. He was the lowest percentage three-point player on the court. So we were trying to, use some help on there, and he hit a three. So credit to him. That's what you do in big moments.
Coach Kool Bramer will be back here Friday night as they take on Elliott County.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
See all the action here on Kool TV. Thanks, Coach. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility lines. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on the Cool Hits Sports Network once again for the final time. Lewis County has defeated East Carter 59-56, and what a great game that was. I want to thank Coach Jeff Whitson for joining me. Of course, on the camera, Travis Altworth, and the brains of the operation, Jeff Irwin. We have the best crew, and we have the relationships with the best schools. We want to thank East Carter High School for letting us come out here and cover these great athletes and truly enjoy what we do. We are blessed to have the opportunities that we have, and win or lose, we'll be back here Friday. Of course, Estill County. I was thinking about your first football game. Sorry. Elliott County will
stop bringing that one back up.
Elliott County will be making the trip down here, and I'll tell you, that's not going to be an easy game for East Carter. Lewis County only defeated Elliott County by 1 point, so and we think very highly of Lewis County. So
and again, it's going to be one of those. It's the first district game of the year.
Yep.
LA County's going to come in fired up, ready to play. Lewis County, I'm not sure who their next game on KHSAA. It shows them playing in the Stockyards tournament, I believe, down at Prestonsburg. Or I can't remember if that one's at Prestonsburg.
It's the Railroad Classic.
Well, it said the Stockyards.
Oh, I don't know.
Bank Classic, but it says to be determined on the team that they're playing.
Well, I'm sure that the people watching from Vanceburg and Lewis County know. We're not aware. Of course, I'll be making a trip later this month to Prestonsburg, and in January I'll be going to Bracken County with East Carter. So it's a lot to look forward to, a long season. That's the beauty of high school basketball season is it only takes one win to turn your season around. And truthfully, to be honest with you, the regular season only carries so much weight because technically you could lose every single regular season game and win your first district tournament game and go to the region tournament.
Yeah,
that's the brutal truth of it. We enjoy it, though. We love it. And so Once again, for the final time, 59-56, Lewis County has defeated East Carter. You got one?
Well, I was just going to say, I think the Stockyards Bank and Trust Challenge, I think that's in Moorhead. I think Coach Bramward said, and then they play at East Carter plays at Prestonsburg in a Christmas tournament. But it shows in there, it doesn't show a game, or it shows Lewis County playing in that game, but it just says to be announced for the team that they're playing.
Absolutely. So looking forward to covering Lewis County, East Carter, Raceland, and West Carter all season long, of course, with Fairview and we've got KCU and we've got other schools. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out and I'll get in trouble. But usually I just do East Carter or KCU. So, again, for Spencer Hutchinson, Jeff Irwin, Travis Otworth, and Coach Jeff Whitson, this has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.